Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Dance.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
There you go, after some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I had to fix it. I had to step in there, Dave.
Yep.
Yeah, it's some pretty technical stuff, to be honest.
It was.
Way
Yeah,
above my pay grade.
Yep.
I saw a clip this morning of a big fat guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yes,
in the bath.
Yes, it was the mirror.
And realised it was the mirror.
Yeah. Filmed myself in the shower, what can I say?
This new screen I've got is huge.
Fighting three women. I was half asleep just scrolling and I saw a clip of it and it looked like either MMA or boxing, but in a ring and a crowd and everything. And then in our feed just came up this extra fat man versus three women in an epic showdown.
Extra fat man.
I'm guessing it's the same clip.
Oh, did I tell you what I seen the other day? I seen someone describe somebody. Did I tell you this?
Don't think so.
They didn't call them fat, they called them high calorie.
Oh, man. Is that the PC description, is it these days?
I burst out laughing.
PC.
I read it and I burst out laughing. I went, that is class.
Was it about a man or a woman?
It just said a high calorie person. It was a woman it was referring to, but it went, look at this high calorie person. Something like that. I just burst out laughing. I thought it was class, that. Funny.
Well, let's check out this extra high calorie man versus three women in an epic showdown. I hope it is what I saw a clip of this morning because it looked crazy.
I'm back, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, and I've been waiting for this day for nearly a year. Kingpin's been released from prison, and the Epic Fighting Championship is back. Well, damn, we didn't even start the pay-per-view. These nincompoops already battling. This is like O-Block versus Tukaville, but in Russia. Which one of y'all from 63rd? Up first, we got a gentleman who...
Chiseled Adonis is what we were doing NFL breakdowns on.
I think it was.
That's what the channel was.
Yeah.
I guess this is like the bizarre Russian sort of leagues of crazy fighting that I was talking about.
It's a proper five at that, isn't it?
Yeah.
whose hairline is in the medieval times. His ponytail holding on to hope, looking like they put a plunger on the back of his head. He's swinging feet. Man's must be a Kickstarter with no funding. And his opponent looked like an overweight mole rat. Love handles McGee. But seriously, look at man's hairline on the left. Shit look like a parabola.
Love handles McGee.
Go back a little bit there. This is funny, man. This is proper funny.
We would do. I think he was doing the weekly breakdowns of NFL.
He was, he did, correct.
His ponytail holding on to hope, looking like they put a plunger on the back of his head. He's swinging feet. Man's must be a Kickstarter with no funding. And his opponent looked like an overweight mole rat. Love handles McGee. But seriously, look at man's hairline on the left. Shit look like a parabola. Let's get ready to rumble!
Round one, fight.
It's my turn!
Nani?
What happened?
I quit!
And there goes the battle!
Hey, what the fuck? Wait a minute. What the hell just happened to this man? Did his shoulder just fall off the bone like overcooked tomahawk steak? I guess this is what happens when you try to use an overpowered Pokemon before having the necessary badges. Homie had a malfunction. To make matters worse, the arm wasn't even gonna be used in the attack. Look at his opponent's face. His jaw was...
That wasn't a dislocation. If you look at his shoulder.
I think the wind blew.
Wow.
Look at his face, though. I think that's a setup. I think someone's made some money on that fight.
Supposed to be hanging off of his chin, but he escaped certain death because man's refused to train shoulders. It's crazy because he can't even move his arm. Even the trainer's perplexed. He keeps pressing buttons and the only thing happening is a screenshot. Get that brother some medical attention ASAP. Gotta commend the man for immediately recognizing something was wrong. He hit the brakes on the kick with extreme speed. The cheerleaders look worse every time we cover this promotion. Kingpin said take a brief intermission so they...
This guy's one of the best videos we've seen in absolutely ages.
Chiseled Adonis, his voiceover is beats the Aussie Man reviews.
He's
proper funny.
There's some smoking hot cheerleaders there, though. Yeah. Some high-calorie cheerleaders.
Every time we cover this promotion, Kingpin said take a brief intermission so they can find a next fight. So here's a word from our sponsor.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Let me talk to you. April is Earth Month, and HelloFresh has always been committed to a cleaner planet. On average, HelloFresh meals have 31% lower carbon footprint than the same meals that are made tips free. Let him know I sent you.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
This fat son of a bitch, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch, he's fat!
Heavens to Betsy, the fat man is back! This rotund, elephantine, humongous, colossal of a man somehow continues to fight. The most bizarre fights on the channel has featured this ginormous human being. But he got more rolls than a bagel shop. I know his pelvis stink. He got like 60 pounds of a fupa. As long as Kingpin is booking fights, this man will never be out of work. But who the hell is his opponent?
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Shut the front door and hide my student loans. They got this fat motherfucker battling against 3 harlots. Thought Patrol is on their way to the ring. The fat bastard battled a woman and got cheated before. Why would they book him against 3 harlots this evening? The Powerpuff Girls about to hit him harder than diabetes. If they fused all these women together, they still wouldn't weigh as much as this man. You think if I stuck a bumper sticker and a license plate on his back, I'd be able to rent him out on Turo? But we ain't talking about that.
This is what I saw a clip of this morning, but I was half asleep and it was maybe 5 seconds worth of punches being thrown, so I not got a clue what happened.
Did you rub one out?
I was just finished.
Right now.
Let the games begin!
It's time!
And here we go. Fat man 17 scoops can't use his peripherals because he's got too much fat on his face and his neck is unable to move. He's only got a lock on one target, and despite being kicked and punched by 2 different harlots, he's already got his eyes on his appetizer. Come here. The 2 shorties on the right don't want no problems. Oh shit, he running. Look at him running. Look at his stomach move. Watch that blubber fly. Despite this being a handicap match, he seems to be holding his own. Look how unaffected he was.
Not gonna lie, you don't want him falling on you.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's over for
you.
you.
Don't want to take him down and him fall on you.
Painful.
Just see one of these women shoot the leg. Like,
So one of them just fly in there and just boom, straight in his nose.
From a kick to the stomach, he took a moment to adjust his trousers and still took no damage. What's going on with the red-haired girl? Nobody plugged in her controller? This big blubber is slacking, refuses to feel any of their blows. I'm surprised the women didn't have a game plan.
It's funny because it looks like someone's not plugged in a controller.
Yeah.
That's what I'm laughing
Stood
at.
there
Just
like
stood
that,
at the
doing
back.
nothing.
Going into the fight because they should just be jumping them right here. And why red hair only throwing 1 strike per 30 seconds? Tattoo Mommy seems to be the only person who want the smoke. His back is turned. Red hair, now is your chance. Take that. If y'all don't get her useless ass out of there with the softest kick to this man's glutes. At least the 2 Braid sisters is starting to get busy. Red hair ain't doing nothing. Given that the history of this league means there is no rules, shouldn't he just start squeezing these harlots one by one? He can clearly withstand their blows. That's an easy victory. I think he's taking my advice. He's gonna try to smother her on the cage, but the 2 other harlots begin to unleash on his back.
He's knackered now.
Yeah.
The first round would come to a close and
That one looks like she knows how to throw a punch and a kick, although they're not crazy hard.
Yeah.
The one in red, when they just started, like she got in, was like,
yeah.
I know.
She might as well have not been there.
I know. Absolute waste of time.
nobody really has the advantage here. It's just a cardio session of some sort. One way or another, I need red hair to start doing something, because if she don't, I demand that fat man to sit on her for 26 hours.
The editing is classic on this, isn't it?
Round 2, fight.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Man's just helicopter spin into a... Oh, my Lord! Did that harlot just pants him in the fight? I know there ain't no rules, but this gotta be some kind of crime. Although his butthole is in a maximum security prison, this is still public indecency. And perhaps the pantsing caused this man to malfunction because his lock-on isn't working. He can't seem to target any of the harlots. He tried to go back to the default setting, but he ran out of stamina. Despite not being able to lock on target, look at the no-scope backhand on that red-haired harlot. Nevertheless, Big Man is still trying to get in pursuit, but he can't seem to catch up to the women before he runs out of gas. He's back engaging in a battle of fisticuffs with Old Reliable, but ref, watch his pants! Right hand to the medulla oblongata.
Come at me, bro!
Why is he hibernating? Homie looking like a metapod using Harden. He don't feel no damage.
I cheat! I cheat!
Game over, man. Game over.
And there goes the battle!
Wait a minute, those harlots broke his teeth. They left homie whistling by default. In his effort to showcase his durability ended up being his downfall. He took a couple tiger uppercuts to the tooth, and now he whistling. Get Buddy a pair of dentures right now. They knocked 3 teeth out of his mouth, one for each of his opponents. They about to pack his teeth into a trophy case. Look at his mouth. His dentist says he has...
They must have been loose already.
They must have been hanging on for dear life to start with. They must have been.
Diabetes fight, I guess.
Wow, dearie me.
Yeah.
Good pause.
Lovely.
He is the face of that fighting league, isn't he?
Yeah,
It's him on all the posters looking like that.
to brush his teeth with a cotton swab. That's what your dumb ass get for toying around. You should have sat on them harlots and this fight would have been done in the first round. Should have ate them hoes, but now you can't even eat. He gotta consume food via straw for 3 months. Nobody got sent to the shadow round, but his fat ass headed to the dentist. And your winner by Tooth Fairy, the Powerpuff Girls.
This fat son of a bitch, he's fat!
It's over. You lose.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon.
He looks exactly like I thought he looked.
Yeah. We've seen him before, haven't we?
Have we actually seen him?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think last time we did a video, he did that same sort of speech at the end.
We're subscribed, as you can see there already.
Yeah.
That's funny though, right?
Yeah, why have we not done this channel for ages? Was it just because the NFL
I think it was the
stopped?
NFL. Yeah, I think it was the NFL thing we were doing, wasn't it?
I think talk over just makes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
His commentary just makes it
Very
without
funny
a doubt.
though as well.
Yeah.
Best bit about that was when he goes helicopter.
I know, what was he thinking of? Wow.
That
bizarre.
fight, would you want to see it being a better fight, or is it good because it was so bad?
It's not a fight, is it? It's just like
No, it's just
dancing, really.
It was
isn't
nothing, was it? I mean,
Shite.
the first one where he's going with his shoulder. I mean, what was all that about?
That was that was a
bizarre.
fix. That was definitely
It
a
must
fix.
have been. I mean, it's just absolutely nothing happened there, did it?
But the bizarre, these Russian or wherever they're from fighting leagues, aren't
Yeah.
they? They're just. It looks like anyone can get in a ring with anyone.
People pay
Funny
so much
that,
anything, won't they?
That was funny.
Really.
Hope you guys enjoyed that too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Guys.